Hello everyone and welcome to JT Wrestling Podcast, your host for your number one podcast in the Northwest, I think. Probably not. Let's send it over to Tristan right now.
Alright guys, so we'd like to apologize to the few people who are subscribed to us right now. I know if you want to spread the word, via Twitter or whatever, that would be really cool. Really help us out. We definitely love bringing you guys these podcasts, and obviously we were gone for a little while. We wanted to be making podcasts during that time. We really loved doing this, but unfortunately, we couldn't get the password. We had a whole mix-up with the passwords. Basically, couldn't get into our YouTube account or our Gmails or anything. So, but yeah, we were having some major problems there. We promised Luke Cage to be on the show, and he is not cooperating with us. He hasn't been, so maybe maybe I'll try and get him on the show. He doesn't go on blog anymore, so I'll have to tweet him or something.
Didn't he, break his webcam or something live on Blog TV?
I don't really remember that, but whatever. This isn't the YWC podcast show. This is the JT Wrestling podcast show. So, we're going to kick it off with some quick Extreme Rules thoughts since we have been gone for so long. And originally, we actually recorded a WrestleMania weekend talk, and we decided to postpone that, or, well, not postpone it, we couldn't upload it because we couldn't get, that's when we realized we couldn't get on our account. And, so basically...
And when we did find out how to get on, it was way too late to put it up, too, so...
Exactly, you guys don't want to hear about WrestleMania now, everyone's talked about it.
When it's almost June, so...
8 years going by so fast. Alright, yeah, Extreme Rules thoughts. I'll just give mine real quick. So, Brian Sheamus, Match of the Night, 4.5 stars, my rating. You can also go check out my review at youtube.com/WWEXXFan. Also, check out Jason's at youtube.com/JEPWWEFreak96.
Cheap plug.
Cheap plug, yeah. Alright, so, then... Okay, so... I'm so sorry, I'm blanking. Jericho and Punk... Probably did have originally. I didn't like it as much. It wasn't as enjoyable as the second time I watched it, but I would definitely say that was better than the WrestleMania match. And also, the Lesnar Cena was pretty insane as well. It's a great tri-main event. And Extreme Rules is my show of the year this year from any wrestling promotion so far, and that's kind of saying something because. Well, honestly, wrestling hasn't had a great year. I mean, they've had some really good matches and shows. But there hasn't been anything blow away so far this year, so we'll just have to wait to see. During the summer, something will be announced. I doubt Overwoman will break it, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, my thoughts now?
Yep. How it goes.
Oh, I know how it goes. I've been here 4 or 5 times. So, alright, so Extreme Rules, like he said, show of the year so far, even though I really haven't watched that many shows this year, but... So, I mean, Sheamus, Daniel Bryan, Match of the Night, man, I forgot what I gave that, but I think it was 4.25, 4.5, yeah. CM Punk, Jericho, this was better than their Mania match, I think, but towards the end, it's like they would hit a major spot, and then it would just go downhill, hit another one, go downhill again, and it felt kind of, what's the word?
It had bad pacing, maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
Or did it feel just kind of uneven, I guess?
Bad pacing towards the end, I think.
Yep, alright, well, the thing I thought about that match was actually that it's, towards the beginning there just was a lot of, okay, there's a difference between technical wrestling to build a match and sitting around and just kind of crawling all over the place and hitting another move. I can't really remember much from this match because it was just 2.5 weeks ago, but I really forgot about that match, to be honest. Yeah, it was there was definitely something wrong with the beginning because it got off to a really hot start and you expect it to go back down because it was pretty long match, but whatever. Also, sorry, we're trying to keep these Extreme Rules thoughts short, and I'm dragging it out like I always do, because we got some more important topics to cover.
And last notable match, Cena Lesnar. This was insane. This wasn't a match. This was a fight. No, this was awesome just to see.
Lesnar's dive over the top rope, but he almost like killed himself. That was great. I love that spot. Just the King of the Hill on top of the Cena one, which is really dumb, but whatever. Alright, so those are Extreme Rules thoughts. If Jason doesn't have anything else to add.
Nope.
Alright, so now we're gonna dive into a show that Jason hasn't seen. So I'm gonna go with this, and then if Jason has anything to contribute to this in some fashion, then I doubt it, but we'll see.
No.
Alright, so ROH Border Wars happened on Saturday night. And obviously there were some technical problems still from Ring of Honor. They can't blame it on Go Fight Live anymore, so boo-hoo. But yeah, whatever. Let's see, for what... Man, I have a bad memory. I just watched a show, 4 or 5 days ago, whatever. Or less than that, yeah, 4 days ago. Alright, so I think this was just had a really good undercard. A lot of strong matches. Elgin and Adam Cole was an awesome match. Very awesome. I also reviewed the show if you want an in-depth review on my channel. So no more plugs, but well, maybe we'll see. All right, so can't promise anything, but let's see. And then just I can't really mention all the undercard matches because this thing was just pretty consistent. I mean, Storm and Bennett was really good. The 6-man was really good. The opener was pretty good. I mean, it was just really consistent, although now I pretty much did name the undercard. But, the main event was 4 stars in my opinion. Steen and Richards, great moment with Steen winning the title. Everyone wanted him to win it, majority of people, obviously everyone there in Toronto wanted him to win, so glad he got the good moment. I do like this what they're going here with Steve Corino and Jimmy Jacobs, and how they're all have looked to have formed an alliance, and Corino and Steen putting everything aside. So I think this could potentially be something really cool. We'll just have to wait and see. Overall, Border Wars was probably might be top 5 shows I've seen this year, but maybe. I'm not really sure. There's probably, I'm not really sure. But I kind of have to think about that for a minute. But, so, Jason, do you have anything to add to that from what I said? Do you have any questions for me?
I'm good.
You don't have any questions about... Okay. Well, that went smoothly. Okay, now I'm going to go over some upcoming shows over the next month I'm looking forward to. Alright, so Shikara has an internet pay-per-view on June 2nd, and I think you guys should all go and order the show. It's only $15 on Go Fight Live, as always. And this is their second ever iPay-per-view, so it should be a lot of fun, and it has a really good card. Sorry, I'm just going on Shikara's website right here. But you should definitely order the show, because off the top of my head, they got a 2 out of 3 falls match. The Young Bucks versus Chuck Taylor, Johnny Gargano, which is, it's going to be an awesome match. Those are two of my favorite tag teams. Well, tag teams in professional wrestling, I'd say right now. So, probably both are top, maybe even top 5. Young Bucks are my favorite, by the way, but, that'll be an awesome match. 2 out of 3 falls, adding to it will be even better. Lots of fun. Then we have, now I'm actually on the card, so I can actually name stuff. Hal Wicked versus Tim Donst. This will be an awesome match as well. I'm not a huge Tim Donst fan, but I do really like him. Hal Wicked, I'm a big fan of. That'll be very good. Icarus Granakuma. I wouldn't want to see this match on my pay-per-view, but it is a ladder match. I can't believe they're pulling out these many stipulations on this show. It's pretty surprising. But, with this being a ladder match, I think this thing could be really fun. And then we have a 3-on-2 handicap match. Sarah Del Rey and Saturine versus Thierry. I think this actually could be pretty good for a handicap match just because Del Rey's in it, and I'd have to be honest, I don't really keep up with, women's wrestling a whole lot. I just don't, that's really something I do want to get involved in. I don't watch much Shimmer at all. That's the main promotion I probably follow, but, WSU, I'm just not into women's wrestling that much, but, she's probably have to be my favorite women's wrestler. Those remain just Black and Ophidian. This is the last match that's announced for now. This match will be awesome as well. It's just a stacked card. You guys really need to see this. Alright, so, next, what's the other show? Or two. Also, I just want to add in, it sounds like the Evolve shows this weekend were actually pretty good. I mean, even the two main events of each, or the two Sami Callihan matches, sounded pretty damn good. I mean, I heard that they were very legit great matches. Haven't seen either of them, but also El Generico and who did he face? Ricochet, right? Am I right?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking myself. I know you don't know. Yeah, I think he faced Ricochet. Yeah, he is. 'Cause he's also facing. Oh, that leads me to my next one, which is a huge one. PWG Death to All But Metal. Oh my God, this card. I mean, you can't really say that anymore with PWG shows. I mean, everyone's an all-star card, obviously, but oh my God, this thing's so stacked. Michael Elgin versus Willie Mack. That's gonna be insane. El Generico Ricochet grudge match. That's gonna be awesome. Super Smash Bros versus the Young Bucks. That's gonna be awesome. Kevin Steen and Brian Cage. I'm not big. I haven't honestly seen too much of Brian Cage, but I know he is very, very good. So yeah, that'll be an awesome main event. Oops, I skipped out on some matches here. B-Boy versus Famous B. T.J. Perkins versus Ryan Taylor. I love T.J. Perkins, by the way. He's probably one of my favorite. He's probably one of my favorite guys on in Ring of Honor on the stuck in the lower mid card. Well, yeah, I'd probably call him mid carder. I wouldn't call him anywhere near a lower mid card, but Candice LeRae and Rock Ness Monsters versus Peter Avalon, Ray Rosas, and Joey Ryan. Man, these guys are a different combination. Usually the Rock Ness Monsters are involved in the six bands. They always have some really fun, really humorous matches a lot of time. Candice LeRae is really awesome, and they always have a great match, over the past few months. Alright, enough talking about that stuff. Let's get on to what you guys want. Over the Limit predictions and stuff of that sort. It's a few days away, so Jason, since I've been doing so much talking, give some thoughts on this.
About Over the Limit?
Yes.
This is going to be by far the best Over the Limit, I think, at least. You got...
It has the best card, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me get the card out. Pre-show, Zack Ryder and Kane. That should be interesting to see. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. That's going to be a great match. Fatal 4-Way is going to be great. Cena Lauren... What you? Shut up, phone. Pew, pew. Cena Laurinaitis. That is going to... Well, we know Laurinaitis is going to win. Someone's going to interfere.
Probably show, but there is a lot of speculation that Batista's going to have to do it.
I really don't get how Batista fits in with this, but...
Well, did Brock Lesnar fit in with John Cena?
True.
Jason, you can't really expect anything in wrestling. I mean, if WWE's going to be able to get Batista to come back, if they're willing to change, which they're obviously not, don't get your hopes high on this whole Batista thing, because it's probably not going to happen, judging on how he looks at the product nowadays, and rightfully so. But, it's certainly possible. You never know.
Yeah. But this looks like it is the best card for Over Women. I think I won't be able to watch it live, but I'll be watching it later that night though.
Yeah, no, definitely spoiling right when he goes against on Skype. Yeah, but let's see. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the let's see. Yeah, pre-show, we don't want to see that garbage. The tag match actually should be a really good opener if they're going to put in that spot. I kind of could see them putting the Fatal 4-Way as the opener, which I hope they don't do, but I'd be fine with it if they do. And there's a good chance of that. But actually knowing the filler that they're putting on the shows, like, they're probably going to have a squash or maybe even another handicap match with Ryback.
2 is better than 1.
Oh yeah, that was pretty great. I just the filler thing is they can really benefit other guys on this. Cody Rhodes doesn't have a match.
I think they will add him in a match like randomly the day of the show though, maybe.
Yeah. What WWE really needs, in my opinion, is okay, here's an idea for pay-per-views. They could have, I don't say do this every pay-per-view, but some guys just really need matches on pay-per-view. There's some guys who, that just are kind of lost. Like Ziggler and Swagger before they're now back in the tag division together.
You want to talk about guys that's lost. Where's Trent Beretta at?
I keep asking that, I haven't seen him in so long, and he is one of the best guys on the SmackDown roster. He has some great talent. His matches with Tyson Kidd, another guy. Tyson Kidd, they had some great matches on Superstar, or not great matches, but very, very good matches on Superstars. So, and I really enjoy his work. I think he's great in the ring. I really like to see him, maybe in a U.S. title feud in a year or so, but we all know that's not going to happen, whatever, because it's just the WWE in their mind. But, basically, a 6-man tag, a multi-man match, just don't make it like a huge match, because that's when things get clustery and just, dumb.
Yeah.
I like to have a multi-man match, even if it's an impromptu match that's just thrown onto the card. Whatever. Like SummerSlam 2011. I was actually talking to Jason about this a little while ago, and it was a fun match. It was a good opener. If they could just have more things in that actually benefit guys, maybe singles matches with two, just guys. Maybe they didn't have potential feud. It can be heel on heel, face on face. I don't care. Just throw it on the card. I know WWE's thinking, we have to do this, but squash matches on pay-per-view really aren't helping anybody. They're really not even helping the guy who's squashing whoever. They really don't. But on a different note, the Fatal 4-Way is going to be awesome. Punk Bryan is really a dream match for a lot of people, including myself. Although it has happened a few times before, like at ROH Reborn stage 1? What was the stage 2? Or it doesn't matter. I think it was stage 2. No, it was 1. No, whatever. Alright, so, I think they can definitely do better than that match. It was great. It was a really, really good match, but, this is gonna be their best match they've done. I haven't seen their match from the Ted Petty Invitational, but, this will be their best match, I'm sure. That'll just be awesome. Laurinaitis Cena, it better not be an event, that's all I have to say.
Wait, what should the main event? I didn't hear that last part.
Cena versus Laurinaitis should not.
Oh, no.
I don't care if show's interfering. If show's interfering, it's like,